So, you think that it's okay for women to preach in church?
I do think it's okay for women to preach in church. I think that ministers are anointed by God, and it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman.
So, the church that we attend, the pastor, she's a female, and I feel that she's truly anointed, and her messages that she brings across really touches my soul. But at the same time, I've always had a problem with women taking over in the church. And the reason that I have that problem is because I was brought up biblically, strictly under the foundation and instructions of the Bible. I can't help that. That's the way I was raised. That's the way I was taught. And that every person have a role to partake in, and specifically in church. Right now, I feel and believe that the world is completely out of order because the Bible simply explains that it simply explains that there is an order, and when we get out of order, everything is out of order. And it speaks about how there's gonna be wars or rumors of wars in the world, and we're seeing that right today. And I think it's because we're out of order. Everybody is out of order. They're not taking their part. Everybody want to do someone else's part. Just like on the job, if everybody stuck to the position that they have on the job and did their job, everything will come together in the right order. And um, even in the church, if everybody stay in their proper place and in the order that it should be, uh, it will be less problems. That's all I'm saying. I just think that things is completely out of order because men and women is out of order.
Well, things may be out of order, but we have to understand we're living in the 21st century. Things change very quickly. Um, we have to change with the times. Not that we should not continue to follow the Bible, but things are different now. Things that were not accepted 20 years ago are now accepted as the norm. If you are anointed, in my mind, there's no reason why you can't pastor. I'm not sure what duties that a pastor does that you feel like the woman that preaches at the church that we attend cannot do.
I'm not saying she can't do the pastoral part. I'm just saying that I feel if man was created first and the woman was created after the fact, going by the Bible, that was the order that we were all born into. When did it become out of order? Is it because of women live? Because they're getting confused as far as saying that we had less rights than men, even when it came to working. At one point, women could not work. Then a law was created that gave women rights to work, that we could labor and make just as much money as men. But at the same time, in the church, um, I think a woman can. It's nothing wrong for a woman delivering the message, but at the same time, as women should be supporting the men, all men, in every race, every culture. We should be supporting the men to do the jobs that they were placed here on this earth to do. That's all I'm saying.
And I don't necessarily disagree with you on that. I'm going to end it on this. Um, I've been going in and out of the church since I was a child, and initially, I think back to the 70s when I remember initially going to church. That it seemed to be an equal number of men and women in the church, but today there appears to be the churches that I attend. There appears to be more women than men. Um, I,
So
I,
are
I
you so are you saying that you say that there appear to be more women in church than men.
Yes.
So in other words, women is more willing to do their job on earth on earth than men. And that's why I say that I feel that women should support the men to do the job that they were set in place on earth to do. And if you have a woman in church preaching, and the reason that I'm saying this because right now we may be in um we may be getting ready to have a woman president. And I'm just saying, what if we have a woman president? How is that going to go? Not, I'm not looking her as being a woman to do that job, but I'm just saying, would she be able to handle every situation that occur that could be devastating to everyone on this earth? Now, and I'm not knocking Donald Trump because he have a right as well to run for president, but is he the right person for the job? And everybody have heard everything that he have said that has been uh, devastating, the things that have come out of his mouth. But at the same time, I'm looking at the fact that we may be in store and preparing ourselves to have a woman president.
All right, I don't want to get off topic. The discussion of Secretary of State Clinton and Mr. Trump is a whole another subject. But